When should you use slides? You cannot be a consultant without using slides to communicate with clients, colleagues, or partners. Over 30 years as a consultant, I have attended and delivered so many terrible presentations that I wanted to briefly share with you my 2 cents on the proper usage of slides. The problem with slides is that modern tools are both a blessing and a curse. A blessing because they allow you to produce great content and professional-looking presentations with wonderful graphic props. A curse because many consultants get carried away by the limitless possibilities offered by technology and simply forget what's key, what they want to express or get as a reaction to their presentation. Who hasn't experienced sitting in a conference room desperately trying to decipher abstruse graphics or read font-sized text on a very busy slide while the speaker keeps on talking? The whole problem stems from the fact that we use landscape slides format for 3 different purposes: to draft a full-fledged report, to write an executive summary, and to prepare visual aids for a live presentation. The issue is that these are very different documents and they should not have the same format. A report needs to be articulated and well drafted, preferably with full sentences. Nuances and complexity need to be expressed. The document will be read quietly in advance of a meeting and possibly read multiple times. For such a document, I would recommend using portrait format rather than landscape. It does not mean that structure is not required. It can be indicated in the document for indents and paragraph titles. Chapter titles should be well formulated, possibly by using a full sentence. If you do so, you should be able to understand the report just by reading the table of content. An executive summary needs to be very concise. There will be fewer messages and they will be shorter than any full-fledged report. For such a document, it is possible to use landscape slides with a few bullet points per page and powerful messages. Regarding visual aids for a live presentation, landscape slides are really the preferred format, but then it requires an extra effort on legibility. No font-sized text. One slide should equal one message. There should be as few full sentences as possible. Images and graphics are best when it comes to supporting a speech. The more text on the slide, the less attention to what the speaker says. I know, as professionals, we sometimes lack the necessary time to produce 3 documents for the same engagement. We must nevertheless think about the purpose of a document, who is supposed to be the recipient of our work, and what is the best means to achieve our goals. Tailor your format and content to the purpose. For reports, use portrait format with a table of content at the beginning. Slides should be avoided and text editors preferred. For executive summaries, focus on clarity and key points. And for live presentations, prioritize visual impact and legibility. In the world of documents and presentations, there's no one-size-fits-all.